bunker. Yeah, this the bunker. This the bunker. Welcome to the bunker. This the bunker. Yeah, this the bunker. This the bunker. Good people, what's up? Let's go. Listen, first and foremost, this dope day it is. Happy Veterans Day. Shouts out to my military folks that's, put on that uniform, double salute. We got a dope episode today. Oh, man, listen, let me tell you. We're in the bunker. It's your host, Murph, a.k.a. Mr. Motivation. I'm flat out excited to be here. Today's guest, Delonica Boyce, on deck. From humble beginnings in Forest Park, Georgia, to becoming one of the Army's most decorated and resilient leaders. Command Sergeant Major Delonica Boyce's journey is a testament to grit, growth, and grace under pressure. In this episode, she opens up about lessons forged in uniform, from leading through chaos to finding strength in service and the power of never forgetting where you came from. Before we bring her out, we're going to go into our 3, 2, 1 with Murph, where we share 3 thoughts, 2 quotes, and 1 prompt or question for you, the listener or viewer. Now, I got to pay some bills. Actually, you know what? I always forget to do this, y'all. I got to put the chat on. Shouts out to people that be in the chat. We streaming live on YouTube. We streaming live on Facebook. And we just tapped in tonight to IG. IG, what up? Christine, what up? Shouts out to IG. I want to spotlight some folks, though. Let me get my banners up. Shouts out to, oh, yeah, this is my homegirl. Let me get up. Nope. Oh, no, that's next week. I'm early. There we go. So today's show is fueled by Challenge Yourself Fitness, where discipline meets transformation. It's more than a workout. It's a mindset. Visit challengeyourselffitness.com. And remember, the only challenge that matters is you versus you. Hello, I like that. Shouts out to Challenge Your Fitness. And we got our premier sponsor. Actually, not sponsor. Let me misspeak. My premier partner. Let me spotlight them. 8 Ball Inc. Shout out to our premier partner, 8 Ball Inc. Born in NYC, New York. We here, the city that never sleeps. If you know, you know. Their legendary energy shot help you bump your game, enhance your performance, and achieve the impossible. Visit 8ballinc.com and use code Mr. M Ship Free for free shipping. Let's go. I like that. Ship free. Let's get into our 3, 2, 1. 3 thoughts I got. Leadership begins with service. Leadership begins with service. True leadership is a measure not by rank or accolades, but by the lives you uplift, the challenges you help others overcome, and the lasting impact you leave on your community. I like that a lot. Number 2, resilience is a practice, not a moment. I said resilience isn't born, it's trained. I like that. Hey, go pick up that book. Shouts out to Angela Duckworth. She got this book about grit. Super dope. I tap in with her heavy. And lastly, legacy is built in the quiet moments. Legacy is built in the quiet moments. It is said that small intentional moments can define our lives and relationships, and how we can consciously create meaningful, lasting impact through them. I like that. I like that. 2 quotes. You know, I'm a man of quotes. I got 2 quotes for you. Service isn't about being seen, it's about seeing the mission through. Service isn't about being seen, it's about seeing the mission through. In a world obsessed with recognition, this reminds us that true leadership happens quietly in the moments no one applauds. True leadership happens quietly in the moments no one applauds. A leader once said, "Every obstacle tested my strength, but every soldier I led reminded me why I kept going." Whew. Every obstacle tested my strength, but every soldier I led reminded me why I kept going. Man, I like that a lot. If you tap in my Mr. Motivation Music, we got that song "Why." It just speaks to like your reasons. I love why. It's powerful. Pig, what up? 1 action prompt. Who are you becoming when no one's watching? Who are you becoming when no one's watching? And how are you leading yourself through life's battles? Who are you becoming when no one's watching? And how are you leading yourself through life's battles? Man, powerful stuff. 3, 2, 1 with Murph. Shouts out to everybody tapping in. King Sam, what up? I see you, XO. All right. So while we here on this Veterans Day, man, as we stated before, from Forest Park, Georgia, to the front lines of global service, today's guest has lived a life forged by discipline, purpose, and heart. Command Sergeant Major Delonica Boyce is a decorated U.S. Army veteran, a master resilience trainer, and a servant leader whose impact has reached across combat zones, military institutions, and now into advocacy for veterans and underserved communities. Her story isn't just about rank, it's about rising, about leading with compassion in the toughest environments, mentoring the next generation, and turning her decades of service into a blueprint for impact. She's a soldier, a mother, a lifelong learner, a truth teller who reminds us that legacy isn't what we earn, it's what we give. Good people coming to the stage. My people. Hold on, let me. Hey, boy, I love you. I got to put you away. I got to bring her out, right. Come on to the stage, girl. What up? Hold on, where we at? Where my banner?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Listen, the universe is trying to not let us be great tonight. We had some tech.
Right, the difficulties.
Sheesh. Oh man, listen. Before we even hold on, let me put you up here. There we go. Delonica, tell the people. We got people on YouTube. We got people on Facebook, Instagram. How you know Murph, man?
Okay, so mind you, was back when what was it, 2000 and like two? Man, we go a long way back. And I was a drill sergeant, and he and you were the S1. And
Yeah.
I think I had just got divorced, or I don't know. We met us on several different occasions, but
Check.
I think one of the most memorable moment I remember is when I was going to do my name change, and you was like, "Oh, you just got here, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "God, I don't even know you. Like, how you know my business?" And you was like, "I am the S1." I was like, oh, "Okay, well, can you do this name change for me, please?"
Right. Oh man. Listen, S1, it's our job to know, man. We got to know what's going on.
You right, you right.
You know, super. Listen, it's funny because I think I had texted her and I said something. She said, "Boy, I ain't talked to you in over 20 years." I was like,
Right. This is a
"Really?"
long time. And then you had to go back and do some math. And I was like, come on now. I do remember. Because I think I left the trail in like 2006.
Check.
Yeah, it was a
Wow.
long time.
Jeez. Well, listen, you look good, man. What kind of water you drinking? I need to order a case.
Listen, baby, I ain't even trying to get these people no thing, but I'm telling you, this hint water right here.
Uh,
This some good water. I ain't even trying to get no advertisement because baby, they ain't gonna give me no money.
They ain't cutting no checks, right?
At all. So, but no, I do drink a lot of water, and this hint water is really good.
Man, so you're a civilian now. When did you retire?
I retired in 2024 out of
Okay.
JBLM, Joint Base Lewis McCord. I was the CSM over in 308 BSB up on the 17th Field
Mm,
Artillery.
They had you humping before you got out.
What? Yeah. Listen. So when I tell you, as my ceremony was December the 1st. I just came out the field. It's called Yakima. We was with the Japanese or the Koreans. I don't know. Can't
Check.
remember which one it was, but we was with them. I was up with them up until the 30th. And then I came from there, went and did this little Halloween thing. No, the Thanksgiving thing. And then I did my change responsibility on the first of December.
Wow.
And I was like, man, I mean, they gave me a little bit. It was a
Yeah.
little different because they've never seen a black female in charge. So when I walked in their talk, I want to say it was a Japanese. And when I walked in their talk, everybody stopped and just looked at me. And so I'm like, is something on my face? And they was like, no, they just not used to females. One, because they had 500 soldiers out there. And my battalion was out there. But out of the 500, they only had 2 females.
Oh, word. Sheesh.
So I'm used to that, but I wasn't used to just being stared at. And then me
Right.
walking around the little Yakima, everybody want to come and talk to me. And and a lot of them couldn't speak English well. So I'm sitting there like just smiling. Like, oh, your teeth is pretty. Like, who says that?
Yo, let me say 2 things. One, I'm super proud of you, man, because like I said, I knew you when you was a drill and you was a hard charger. And shouts out to my team. They do all the research when we got guests. And I'm reading through. I'm like, damn, she done did some things, right? Girl, double salute. Happy
Thank
Veterans
you.
Day to you, man.
Happy Veterans Day to you.
Yeah, nah, appreciate it. We got a lot of veterans on the line. Sir Dominic Jordan, what up? So listen, we got, man, I don't even know where to start. But let's start with why you joined the military.
I get that question all the time. So I joined. I should have been playing ball somewhere, right? Because I'm still an athlete, but I want to do something different. Because I think staying around here, it wouldn't have. And I say here now because I'm at home, but I don't live in Forest Park. I live in Houston.
Okay.
But staying around here, I think I would have had my baby a little bit earlier than I was supposed to. Because your folks a little bit grown, So I wanted to better myself. I want to do something different, like travel. So, and I was like, I'm just going to the Army. Let me see what they can do. My recruiter was like, oh, you can go in the Army and you can play softball. You can do all these great things. Okay. And I'll try it out. Basic training? Oh, no, sir. I'm ready to come home. I'll call my dad and them. Somebody can just come get me now.
Right.
But yeah, I wanted to do something different than by no means, again, I come from humble beginnings, and I never put anybody down because whatever the road to your success is not my road. So I don't want to be back here. I don't want to come back and sit and do the same old that everybody else was doing. So I said, I'll just go into the Army. And I did. And after 29 years, 6 months, and 6 days, baby, I know. I'm loving life. I'm loving life.
Well, listen, but why Army though?
I think because the dude that I was talking to was in the Army, and I just went over. I mean, being real.
She ain't changed, y'all. 20 plus years. Always been a straight shooter. Now that's dope. So we know why you went in. We know why you went to the Army, plus or minus. Well, why'd you stay in?
So in the beginning, it was, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody say it's for the school money, which mine was just for the traveling. And then I had a baby, so I had to do what's right by my child. So it was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And then I got to an organization which was Third Army, and I was like, what I'm not gonna do is have these people telling me what to do, because I felt like I knew more than some people. So let me go ahead on and get promoted, because baby, I don't want nobody telling me what to do no more. And I did. I got promoted. Well, I left Germany as a no. Yeah, I left. I got to Germany as E5 and left Germany as E5 and got to third CR. I mean third Army, and I got promoted. So I don't want nobody tell me what to do. I wasn't a really good soldier. I'm gonna say that now.
Oh, I will leave that alone. Listen, damn, you made me lose my train of thought. She said I wasn't a good soldier.
I mean, we can impact that too. But you can go back and ask the questions, because when I tell you, I didn't like people telling me what to do. First of all, you're not gonna, because I don't cuss at people, and being a drill sergeant was hard.
I'm about to say, as a drill sergeant, you ain't going.
Listen, I did. But it was after the fact, because at first I didn't know how to cuss. Like I couldn't put words together, because I wasn't just not a cusser. I just didn't do it. I was using alternate words.
Right. Well, you know what? I've adopted that because I went into teaching, and so I'd be like, mofo, I got my fillers. They're like, you don't curse. I'm like, listen, buddy, let me get around some folks,
I'm proficient. There's no that now. I am a T.
Oh man. Okay. What was your favorite duty station?
So I don't have favorites. I don't have any favorites.
All right, most memorable. She's a politician, y'all. You running for office?
I'm not a politician, but I just don't have favorites. I've never had favorites.
That's real.
Most memorable. Golly, all of them was. I'm gonna say all of them has ups and downs. So I can't say that one was better than the other.
Yeah.
I mean, Fort McPherson, because I was here with my family every day, all day.
I like that. All right, so let's dive in some more. So, what's your origin story? Like, 2-parent household, single parent? How'd you grow up?
So, yes, I grew up in a 2-parent household, and they still together now. What the people say on Color Purple, and they still together. Miss Bonita.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they still together after. So, because I'm the oldest, so I'm about to be 50 at the end of the year, and this next month I'll be 50. So my mom and my dad have been together for 50 years.
Dang.
I don't
even want to comment on that, because my kids be watching and they still trying to figure out my age. So 50, girl, you need to text me that water, because there's some if you drinking that water, I need that water in my life.
It's in all the stores. It ain't gonna say it's expensive, but yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's what's up. So growing up, so your parents, damn, 50 years. So I safe to say those are your like role models and all things.
They are. I'm a daddy's girl. I'm a mama's girl, but yeah, me and my dad and my road dog.
Wow. Okay. So, all right, 20-some years military. What advice would you have for a female thinking about going in the military now? It's the pause. Oh, she hit a button. She'll be back. Unless she really didn't want to answer that, y'all. Man, all right, let me talk to somebody that's on the chat. Who we got? Dom, talk to me, man. I need some fill time. My teammate, I can't even check my phone because I got live going on there. Oh man, that must have been a really tough question. She'll be back though. It's super exciting, man. I got a lot of some of my team that's at QCC. QCC, what up? Trying to figure out like what's next. And I teach this course on first year experience, and they're always looking at what's a good path to go to. And I told them that we'll be have military persons all week, and we got a dope female who served in leadership capacity at the highest level. In the military, Sergeant Major is top dog. Hold on, I don't even know if I could pause. Hey, Miss Sharon, text. I hope Miss Sharon's on. Miss Sharon, text Delonica and see if she all right. This is what they call show business, right? Let me talk in the chat. Let me wave to some folks. Who's that? Where's some of the followers? I'm gonna say Happy Veterans Day, man, to everybody on my veterans. Happy Veterans Day, y'all. I'm gonna give a shout out to some people that text me. My man that never fails every year, Doc. Eric Mosley, what up, my G? He texts me every year. Matter of fact, he sends me a voice note. Webb, what up, Webb? Webb sent me a note. Actually, let me see if I got my where's she at? Oh yeah, I hope I didn't lose her. Webb hit me. Omar Roberson, my G. What up? I think he down in Florida. What up, Rob? Sorry, Rob. I'm thinking of Rob. I'm going to Houston in a week or two. Shouts out to my man T Rob. I owe you a call, my G. Man, it was super dope. So let's talk about. Hold on, my sister calling me. I can't answer her yet though. We back.
I don't know what happened. I didn't do anything.
You just ain't want to answer that question.
I ain't got no problem with answer that question. I ain't got no problem with answer that question.
You had me over here freestyling. I can
heard,
do it.
no, I heard you.
Oh,
I heard you talking about she dropped off. I was like, I did not.
I'm like, Sharon, call her.
Well, I texted, was like, what happened? I dropped off, but I'm still in. I can hear you talking.
Oh wow, yeah. So
no,
we good.
So to your question, to go into the army, I think you have to be really, really strong, because with all the things that is going on right now, I don't know, your resilience level has to be high. You can't go in and be weak, because you go in and be weak, you just never know what might happen.
So talk to us about some challenges you had being a female in the military, on your way up through the ranks.
The same thing, just being okay. So I'm a little thicker at the bottom. I'm a little curvy. So I end up being like profile, body shamed, and I use those words strongly, not even loosely, strongly, because I was body shamed a lot. Because I mean, you remember back in the day when we was there being a drill sergeant, you're supposed to look a certain way, but my bottom half is a little bit bigger. Genetics. By the way, genetics, no BBL and none of that stuff. Let me just throw that out there, because I've had that people ask me that, and I was like, "What? No." Well, you get to a part in your life, in your career, to where, just like me going through Sergeant Major's Academy, and it was like, "Are you going to pass height and weight?" What kind of MF question is that? Yes, I am. So then, it goes to you trying to starve yourself, you trying to lose weight. I literally went to like massage therapy places to where they would do the little wraps and stuff. I drink water anyway, because I don't drink sodas. Trying to look the part, right? Then I started losing too much weight. It was a lot. It was a lot. So that was a challenge for me, getting the organizations to where I had officers saying, "Oh, you're a good leader. However, if you lose a couple pounds," I know out your mouth said that to me. So when I go and write this complaint, what are you going to say then, sir?
Man, that's wild. But I can't say I'm surprised, because I was in it, and I dealt with my fair share of stuff on the other end, being a black dude, and what I'm saying, mostly when majority white, platoons, and it was that aspect of it. Were there any leaders that you saw or served under where you said, like, you know what, I ain't gonna be like them?
Oh, many of them, many.
Yeah.
I mean, it was some people that this is as a sergeant major. So when I was in an organization as a sergeant major. I had a female go to my brigade sergeant major, tell my brigade sergeant major that I need to be height and weighted. And I'm like, well, man, you was cool because we was stationed together. Why would you tell him that and not tell me that? And I felt like, oh, I would never be like that. That's one thing I would never be like, because I'm an upfront person. I'm gonna say what I gotta say regardless. It might hurt your feelings. I'm a Sagittarius. It might hurt your feelings, but it's my truth.
Right. I said I told y'all she's a truth teller. So in the middle, let's hang out in the military. It's Veterans Day. We're gonna spend some time on this. What moments in the military journey challenged you the most emotionally, and how did you navigate those feelings while continuing to lead others?
So I'm out, so I can talk about it now. Okay, so being a CSM and having like different essay things happen, and within my battalion or within the brigade, and then me being the only female, I'm the only one that kind of know about it, other than sometimes the sarks. And then when I was a sharp, and I see at the bottom, y'all have a lot of information about me that I didn't say, but okay, I got it. So kudos to your team. But having to sit and listen to someone tell a lie, and you really can't do anything about it until after the fact, right? So after everything has put out, and then it came back to say that I'm the one that was trying to put them out, and I was like, I can't put you out.
Right.
I'm just send that to guide the commander, and it bothers me because I'm never gonna hold anybody back, and I'm certainly not gonna put anything on anybody that they didn't do. But if you wasn't in that situation, if you didn't put yourself in that situation, we wouldn't be in this situation now.
Check.
So those are things. It was, and I can't say the things because
No, I get it. Oh yeah, I get it. So talk to what's a certified master resilience trainer?
So that's like a 2-week class I had to go and sit through for resiliency.
Yeah.
So being able to teach someone about being, or someone's like a whole whatever each month about being resilient, because it has the PTSD stuff. You have for 17th, but I got it when I got the master resiliency training when I was at Fort Hood before I left to go to Belgium.
Okay.
So I ended up doing that. I did a lot in Belgium, just sitting down, going through different things like group stuff, going just to be calm, to teach you how to be calm and to take deep breaths and understand the situation and what's going on. If something happens, who you need to talk to. We bring people in about alcoholism, if people on drugs, because even though people don't think people in the military be on drugs.
Check.
They be on drugs, and they end up giving it to them, and they just they're just getting stuck with it. But just the resiliency part of it, of making how to keep yourself calm about life, about military life, home life, not bringing home life to work and not taking work life home. So work-life balance.
Well, speaking about, so as a dope leader and mother, how'd you balance that, like home and work? How'd that work for you?
So as when my daughter was younger, it wasn't easy. It wasn't, because we was up in the morning, getting home real late. But then as she got older, she was like, Mommy, I can't do this. I want to go live with my granny. Now that bothered me, but it was probably the best. So my parents, like I said, I'm a daughter's daughter. My mama, and my daddy took care of my baby for me for a while, especially when I was on the trail. Because she's like, I can't keep getting up early in the morning. No, I don't want to do that, Mama.
Yeah, trail life crazy. Your hours.
Oh, it was.
Listen.
Oh, by the way, so my last name is Grayer. Is Delonica Boyce Grayer. So I got married.
Oh, congrats. Oh man, my team, we didn't get that. Hold on now.
I got a hyphen. It was a hyphen in it. It was Boyce Grayer.
Okay, they might have shortened it. Okay.
They might
Well,
have shortened it, yes.
yeah, congrats. Well, Boyce Gray, y'all.
But
She
it was just
married.
like say,
She married. Um, no, that's super dope. Super dope. What I was about to say. So I know a lot of times, and I'm sure you've processed a lot of troops out. When troops transition, they struggle. Now your transition looks different as a retiring and high ranking. But what advice would you have for people transitioning out to like just kind of have a smoother transition?
so it's never going to be smooth. Why I say that? Because again, I'm not sure. When did you get out?
2006.
Okay, so 2006 to 2024. The processes have totally changed, right? Because
Mm,
you know the process that you had when you was as an S1 is not the process that they have right now.
check.
So when I got out out at JBLM, and then my homegirl got out in Hawaii. So what we did was I went through the process first of getting out because that's what we said we was going to do. And what I got, the training that I got, and the out process and the procedures that I had is not what she had in
Mm,
Hawaii.
mm,
So you have to truly pay attention because each person don't get the same thing. So I retired out versus versus a soldier getting either put out or
right.
just actually getting out for various reasons, whatever your reason is,
Mhm.
because they tell you one thing. So about this, so we're gonna give an example. They tell you that you're gonna have TRICARE for 6 months. Lies.
That's a lie, right?
Right.
Right.
You won't have TRICARE for 6 months. They're gonna be calling you and telling you all these things, but you don't have it for 6 months. Just like I tell you, well, don't worry, you can get unemployment. Another lie.
Mm,
Cause baby, I tried to get unemployment and they
mm,
told me I made too much money.
mm,
And so no, so everybody's process thing of getting out, it's more of taking the notes, paying attention, right? So you can pay attention, take all the notes, but depending on if excuse me, if you stay in the same place that you're getting out as, it might be easier because you can maybe go back up there and ask these questions. But I got out at JBLM and moved to Houston.
mm,
No,
mm.
no.
Wow. Yeah, I'll tell you, once you leave the military, I use I statement, you sick, you go to sick hall, it's real easy, right? Once you transition out, they cut that umbilical cord, buddy, you flying solo.
The only
Um,
thing about that, you can still go to the VA. So what VA do you go to?
so when I got out, I was still in Lindenwood. So
Mm.
I think I went to Columbia, and then I moved to New York, and I was at Fort Hamilton.
So and how was it? How was the difference in that VA versus the one in Missouri? I ain't trying to take over your show, but just ask the question.
I'm about to say what's happening right here. See this? That's so amazing, y'all. I think New York is they special. I like Columbia better. It was more like homey and it was welcoming and they kind of helped you out. Once I left there, every other one was it's hard to even like people just don't care like the workers.
Absolutely. I can't say that because when I left JBLM, I didn't have any issues because once I left, I did have to have a couple other tests or whatever that had to be conducted prior to me
Mm-hmm.
getting my percentages. But once I got all my percentage stuff, I went down to the Houston VA and I have had no problems. I can't even
Really?
I can't even talk about like having problems because if I sent that on that what my healthy vet,
Mm-hmm.
baby, I said I have problem. My back hurt. My back hurt. She sent me some patches. I love them. I love them.
She got a special code, y'all. Nah, I'm happy. Yeah, that's a good story. We want to hear more of those. Um, so I definitely like that. Tell me this: what's something failure has taught you that success could not? You gotta keep on her toes, y'all.
Don't let it define you.
Mm,
Cause I mean, because people always say that when one bad thing happens, another bad thing happens, and another bad thing happens. And I feel again, I gotta go with how I feel. If you allow that to keep going, that's on you. If you still sit there and dwell on because this happened, that's it's gonna always continue you're going to always continue to fail if you don't want to pick your own self up, because you got to pick yourself up, because it's going to be, it's nobody else going to be there for you
Check.
but you. So you came in this world by yourself, you're going to more than likely leave by yourself.
Hello.
So failure happens. You just got to learn how to pick yourself up from the failure or from a disappointment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always. I mean, we talk about this all the time. Life is going to beat you the heck up, and it's not about saying, why this happened to me, but what can I learn from it? You know what I'm saying? Like really looking for that thing, that lesson in it. I like that. I like that. Huh.
I'm a life coach as well too. I got a lot of certifications, but I'm a life coach.
So listen, see, actually, what you promoting? Promote yourself. The floor is yours. What you got?
Promote myself. I look. Listen, so right now, I am a life coach. I'm a certified life and health coach. I did that a while ago. Of course, you've seen some of my things. I should have sent the ERB so you could have seen it. But the resiliency and life coach go together. The shark. I was a SARC and a DSARC, which is the same thing, but one is a little uh, higher level up than the other one is. I'm currently now doing real estate. I'm all over the place. So I'm currently doing real estate right now. So I'm gonna try to do real estate for Texas and Georgia. And
So when you say you on the realtor selling and representing.
I'm in school right now. I'm in school. I'm just still doing the process, but I'm gonna do the 5 years of being a realtor so I can be a broker.
That girl got a plan.
Oh, you gotta have something.
You said Houston and where?
Atlanta and Georgia.
Atlanta. Okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I paused my real estate stuff now, but I was heavy in it in Pennsylvania on the investor side. I thought about the realtor side, and I was like, I don't want to be doing it. I just rather do the other side. But if you're a realtor and if you have your license and you're an investor, that's a play. You're in a different like tax situation. So
because I don't do nothing all day, honey. I sit at home. I do schoolwork. I cook.
Hey.
I help my husband. He has a business. So I will promote his business. It's called Ray Smoke That, and he's also a barber down in Houston.
Wait, what is it? Ready?
Ray's RAY, S Smoke That. He on TikTok.
Okay.
Or Aware, AWARE by Luther, and it's a barber shop down in Houston, off of Fannin, FANNIN, downtown.
Okay. Wow.
He's real good. He's real good. I will say that.
Houston, Texas. All right, we dropped that in the chat.
Thank you.
Yeah. I love that. We got to show love. I mean, one of the things why I started doing these lives, I was like, damn, there's mad people. All my people doing really good. Bless all of us. I'm like, damn, I want to reconnect and learn what they're doing, and then use my platform to help promote what they're doing. So, yeah, and I'll actually probably have you send me this again, because what I do is like, we could promote you on other shows. I'll keep bringing y'all back up. Yeah. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. We got some more questions. We just we're gonna peel back the onion here. Put her on a hot seat. Trying to take over. This Joker. I like this. Many see strength as the absence of vulnerability, but your story tells a different truth. How has allowing yourself to feel, to be real, shaped the kind of leader and woman you became?
So, so a lot of people. I just had this conversation with somebody else. So a lot of female soldiers didn't like me because of, I guess, I got a RBF, and I'm always smiling. You don't know me until you talk to me. You don't know anything about me. So being a strong person, people wouldn't talk to me. A lot of people won't talk to me. I had a CW2 when I got to my duty station as a CSM. She said, I wasn't going to speak to you. And I was like, why? You didn't even know me. She was like, because every time I see you, you wasn't smiling and you just look mean. I was like, excuse me. And then a lieutenant, this one of my both it was my motor sergeant and I mean my
Mm.
motor officer, both of them worked in the motor pool. I don't know what his he was, but she was the one officer. And I said, but why? And she was like, because there's been so many different things about senior females, and you just seem to be like one of them. And I was like, oh my god. And I and I was like, I don't get that. I said, all I do is smile. I smile, laugh, and you already know that I'm loud.
Yeah.
I can see somebody across the parking lot, and I be like, hey, y'all. That's me. I have
Mm.
never changed from being in high school, the
Right.
PLDC. I'm gonna say PLDC because baby, I'm old. Look, B knock and A knock, because that's not what it's called now. So the strength, me and being a strong person, because I feel like I knew my job, I knew my craft. If it was
Yep.
being a drill sergeant, it was being because I'm a 92 Yankee,
Mm.
logistics, and then going to be a sergeant major, just my leadership. I showed that. I gave the army everything I had, but
Mm.
it was just time to go because somebody just asked me today, why didn't you just do the 30? I was like, baby, I couldn't do it. I was about to choke somebody, mama, child, mama, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, nephew, whoever it
She's
was.
ready to go.
Yes, I was ready to go because and they tell you when you're ready, and I was
Mm.
ready. I was
Mm.
ready. But yeah, it just being me, I guess. I mean, a lot of people can say that, but I ain't got to be that friendly. But I'm a very friendly person, and you know that.
Yes, ma'am.
I smile all the time because I mean, I live life. I live life.
So 50, 29, 6 and 6. Knowing what you know now, what would you go if you had to go back and talk to 18-year-old Delonica? What would you tell her? What advice would you give her?
Oh wow. Not it's not a lot. Hey, those um, watch your mouth because those almost Article 15s is because of your mouth.
Oh, you had to voice your opinion, didn't you?
Every fight is not yours. I had to learn
Mm,
that every fight is not mine. I can't be fighting all the time. I was trying to be on the side of right because sometimes on the side of right lead you wrong.
mm. I like that. Every fight is not yours. Wait, I know you got a lot of time in your hand. You reading yet or no? You like reading? I don't know. You probably
So,
consume books.
but I don't I have been reading, but what I've been doing was audiobooks. I've been reading and
Mm,
do more audiobooks. I
yep.
had picked up what's his name? He was a sergeant major. I was reading his book. Garrett 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 somebody.
Oh, you gotta send it to me.
He was
I
a,
be
he
consuming
was a I
books.
think he was a do you he was a I think his name is Garrett.
Hold on, you look for that. Let me tell my sister what up. Hey sis, what up? I know you called me. I'm on a call. she be going in on me for no reason. Salute. She need help though. I can't help her. Um, yeah. Give me that book. I like them books. What am I
It
about to
was
say?
Garrett Griffin, and he's also he Sergeant Major. What's his book at? Because I actually literally just got it off of Amazon. It is don't talk about it, be about it.
Mm.
By Garrett Grrick Griffin.
Hold up. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Hmm.
And GRA.
Excuse me, Garr. I'm sorry, Garrick Garrett
All right.
Garrick.
I'm gonna say book suggestion. Hey Miss Sharon, send me this. Yeah, I'm texting it to the YouTube people. But yeah, I'm gonna get that book too. I gotta support my sergeant majors. I remember. Let me tell you why I used to respect these sergeant majors. Well, certain ones. Willie L. Dowdell. I don't know if you remember him. Fort Leonard had to be. I don't know if you were still there. So there's a change of something, big thing ceremony going on, and all the E7s running around. They in charge of this, they in charge of that. Sergeant Major Dowdell walks in, hand clasped behind his back. He said, hey, son, shoot, son, who's in charge of this? And Sergeant First Class so-and-so. Tell him my flag's upside down. Walks off. I'm like, this dude, he couldn't be there for about 5 minutes. He looked around, looked left, looked right. Y'all just so the
We
tension.
got an eye for it.
Whoa, boy. I was like, sheesh. I like that. He was a beast though.
We got an eye for it. Like I could go into my motor pool and I could tell which one of my soldiers wasn't there. And they was like, "How you know that?" And I was like, "I don't know. It's just a thing."
It's a thing. Well, listen, let's talk about some things. What's a moment, breakthrough or breakdown, that has shaped your path?
Breakthrough or breakdown. I've had I can't tell you other than I've had some good moments. Golly, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I got teacher patience.
That was
Think about
I see that was like a good question. Breakthrough or breakdown. Passing Sergeant Major Academy was a breakthrough for me because one, I never thought I would be there. I mean, I knew I was a good leader, but you know, after being told, you know, you a little too big for this and this and other, because I was told, oh, you ain't gonna make it. I literally was told that by people. You're not gonna make it. Oh, you a little too thick. As a '92 Yankee, you know, they have a lot of y'all, so don't even worry about looking. And then next thing you know, December of 2019, I was over in Belgium. I kept getting all these phone calls, these text messages, and it was like, congratulations. I was like, about for what? Because again, we were behind everybody.
right.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? What is this? And then one of my homeboys called me and was like, Sergeant Major. I'm like, what? Are you serious? And yeah, it was a lot. And I'm gonna say the breakdown. Like I think I said I spoke earlier about me getting ready to go to the academy because I had to go. I did non-res, so when I got to Fort Lee, I ended up going to like the 2 weeks of the non-res academy portion. And one of the officers said, "I'm gonna sign this paper, but are you gonna pass the height and weight?"
What was that fascination about this height and weight? Lord, I might have went off on
Because
these.
it was a lot of fat officers, but it was a lot of big NCOs. But you know, but being a black female, I think that's what a lot of it was,
Yeah.
and that's what a lot of my PTSD is in also. Because I feel like you know, I really got body shamed. So that was I mean, if that's the case, it was my breakdown was that because it wasn't like one time, it was several
Right.
times I was asked that, and I'm
Right.
like, my waist ain't even that big.
Track.
So
Man, Army pride.
and I had a soldier to commit suicide. It was an AIT soldier, and
Sorry to hear that.
I mean, yes, I didn't know them, and mind you, I had been on a job 2 weeks, 2 weeks, and I was at Fort Lee, and it happened down at Eustis, so I had to drive an hour and a half to Eustis, and they told us all the things that happened. And we walked in there, and you know, I'm a very happy-go-lucky person. So I'm walking up the steps, like, "Hey, good morning. You see my commander?" And they was like, "Yeah, she's down the hallway." So I was like, "Okay, well, y'all have a great morning." I mean, because you know, they in there. It was MPs. I walk in there and I see that baby just hanging. Oh, my heart went to my feet. I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh God, okay, okay. And then you know, we had to plan the ceremony. Getting his parents there was a lot. Was a lot. Yes. So that's a breakdown moment.
Wow. So like for you, like now you know I'm going in my historical 20 years back ish. Because I've always used drill strong in terms of like, you know, leadership, female leadership. Um, what was your like what was your outlet for when things didn't go right, or who'd you lean on? Because it's like when you're a rock, everybody think you always all right. You know what I'm saying? So what did you do? Because I feel like if I'm, you know, framing this right, that's you.
Well, I played softball. I was an avid softball player.
Right, right, right.
So I played softball, and then I would call before either one of my grandmothers died. I would call them, and
Mm,
then they were my walking journals or diaries. And then after that, I ended up I talked to my dad about it and my mama, because she always tell
mm,
me, "Well, Lonka, just pray with your eyes open."
mm. Pray with your eyes open.
Hmm.
Huh. I'm gonna send that in the chat. That is something. Now we gonna get close on time. Oh, I'm thinking I got my people here. I just thought about some more questions. How much time we got? Like, you'll go over an hour. Um, what else I'm thinking about? Oh man, who are your mentors? You got mentors?
I have a few. I have a few.
Yeah.
I didn't really get a mentor until I was a song first class though,
Mm.
and his
Did
name is
you
John Dow and Miss Colleen Green.
did you pick them? How'd you go about finding a mentor?
So Miss Green. Well, I'm saying I say song first class, but when I was a sergeant in Germany,
Mm-hmm.
uh, my grandfather died, and the way I
Mm-hmm.
found out was not the proper way, because it's protocol for it, right?
Right. Correct. Yep.
So when he passed, this one girl like just came and just told me. I was doing a supply run, and she
Mm-hmm.
called me and told me over the phone that he died. And I
Mm.
was I was in Dexheim, and I was stationed at Dexheim, but I was in Ban Krasnot picking up some supplies. And she called me and told me that over the telephone. I'm like, I know this ain't the right thing to do. I was a sergeant. I know this ain't the right thing to do. She was a staff sergeant. So, I sped back, cussed her out,
Mm.
and was like, I know you're not supposed to tell me that. But then I just stopped doing no work. Well, if this how we doing, I ain't gonna do nothing either. So I sat on the sofa for about 2-3 weeks.
Mm.
And then this lady came up to my office, was like, "Excuse me, young lady, but you need to do your job." And I was like, "Who are you?" And then from that, "Who are you?" she got me all the way together. That was Miss Colleen Green. And then once I left Germany, she left Germany. We kind of kept in touch, but we really didn't. And then I
Mm-hmm.
got to Well, I was in Hawaii and I was deployed, and I met this master sergeant named John Dow,
Mm.
and he was the S4 over third CR, and then he helped me out, and we were thicker than thieves. And then next thing I know, I PCS from Hawaii and moved to Fort Hood, and
Mm.
I ended up working for him at Fort Hood, and he's been my mentor ever since.
Wow. Random. Are you? Well, actually, you was in basic training, so you probably wouldn't even been. What about your early days when you was a leadership? Are you still connected with any of your soldiers?
I actually am. One of my old soldiers from Germany. She was
Mm-hmm.
my actually supply clerk. She's in Houston. I seen
Okay.
her. I seen her not too. I went to church with her not too long ago. It's been
Praise
about
them.
6 months. Oh.
Okay. Okay. I like that. Yeah, I thought about
Mhm.
that. I taught back in the day, and I got one of my guys I'm still really cool with, man. And it's just dope to have been part of their lives as they continue to grow. Um, Question for you: recognizing you did some dope stuff in leadership. What advice would you have for females in leadership now? They don't have to be military, just like leading people. You know what I'm saying?
Stand your ground. If you know what's right, stand on what's right. Because I feel like sometimes a lot of females just bow down to what most men are going to tell you to do, or tell you
Mhm.
what they feel. No, stand your ground.
Now, do you feel with leadership, and I'm thinking about like education, if I'm leading the school, you a sergeant major, first sergeant, you kind of alone though as a leader, you know what I'm saying? So how'd you navigate that with not being able to, well, I don't know, is it
But they say
fraternize?
as long as they're at the top,
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah,
it's okay. I'm gonna keep on. I gotta keep on moving. So
yeah.
I did things like I still played softball, and which a lot of soldiers was there, because when I was in Belgium, I was the only female. I was only female sergeant major. I was only female first sergeant there for a while, and then
Mm,
I was only female sergeant major. And so I mean I still did the regular things. I just didn't hang out with the lower enlisted. I
okay.
just I just went to school. But at that time in Belgium, I was in the Sergeant Major Academy anyway, so I was still doing schoolwork and um, so playing softball. I played softball. I went home. I mind my business and drunk water.
Hey, send me that water link. I ain't lying now. Hey, you keep talking about this softball. Were you any good?
I played on an army.
When you do that?
I did that before I came on the trail.
Really?
I played before that. I played I played ball in high school. So I played all the Georgia. I played all worlds. I played.
Oh, that she about to listen all off. She said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I
you
still
ex."
my daddy still got we still got trophies and stuff around the house to this day. I was trying to see if there's one right here. I would get my child to give it to me, but yeah, I played softball the whole time. I ran track, played basketball. So I played basketball.
Mm, that's what's up. That's all right. Oh man. I know you gave me a few nuggets, but I think I'm gonna close. Do I got any other things? Let me see. I got so much. I'm gonna do a part two. Um, whose wisdom has stuck with you? A person, a principle, or powerful teaching or quote that has helped guide your way forward?
So I'm gonna say I got three.
Okay. Take it.
Okay, so I will tell you like some stuff happened in my life, and my daddy always told me, "What you do in the dark will come to light." Me for a
Mm,
long time, I didn't understand what that meant, and then one day I was like, "Oh, okay." And then so that's one that my daddy told me. I don't know where he got it from. I never
yeah.
asked him, but he just told me that because at that particular time it was fitting. So just
Mm,
remember, what you do in the dark will come to light. And then my maternal grandmother, Alice Anderson, which is my mom's mom, she always
mm,
told me, kill him with kindness.
mm,
Because, I mean, if you ever noticed, I always smiled.
mm-hmm,
I'm always smiling. And because ain't no point in not smiling. I'm above ground, not below it. So I'm not going to allow you to take any joy that I have.
mm,
And then I had my paternal grandmother. I mean, yes, she always said, just keep on living.
mm.
I even got them tattooed on me.
Really?
Cause oh yeah, oh I'm tagged. I got both arms. I'm just
Tattooed and balled up.
tatted
Yo,
up. Tat-
listen. Oh, I'm here for it. I don't got none though. Murph ain't doing no tattoos.
Really?
Mm-mm. I said if I ain't get them when I was at AIT with nothing else to do, I ain't getting them.
So I didn't get them at AIT. Did I get one? No, I didn't. I got them on my back. I got them
uh,
up. I got them up my arms,
sheesh.
all
Sleeved
up in
up.
here. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh man, this has been fun. Delonica Boyce Grayer,
That's
Boyce
it.
hyphen Grayer. She married y'all. Man, we definitely gotta keep in touch though. It can't be another 20.
I
Um,
hope not.
nah, not at all, not at all. But actually, you know what? I might let me see. Yeah, I think we good. I'm checking the chats. I know someone's asking if you was a baller. We figured it out. You all world. Yeah, I think we Gucci. Well, give us some last words, Sergeant Major Inspires. This
Oh
the
man.
safety briefing. Give me something.
The safety refill. Oh, so listen, when I used to send my formations, I would come out and I would give them like uh what happened this particular day and whatever it was. What just things that happened, just current events and stuff like that. But I would tell you just to stay humble.
Mm,
Stay humble and stay you.
mm. Listen, stay humble and stay you. Our chat lit up. That's where I dropped my notes at. So I go back and look at them.
Okay.
Delonica, I appreciate you. A matter of fact, well, you know what you made me think about because you do audibles.
I
I
do.
got my book out, but I haven't recorded the audio book yet.
You got to. It's so much easier because when I'm cooking or when I'm cleaning, I can just put. So my brother went and bought me these because I lost my earpods. So
Yeah,
my brother went and bought me these, and I'm grateful because I love these little things now. But
yeah.
I walk around and I listen. I got some beats that go in my head, but dog, they so big. But I listen. I listen to books all day long. I've been listening to recently I was listening to Gray Huffington. Uh,
Mm.
she's a really good author.
Oh,
Author. Yeah.
okay, okay. Well, yeah. So that's on my list for January 2026. 20, yeah, right, 26. to get my audiobook finished. But appreciate you. Double salute. Happy Veterans Day again.
And thank you too.
Yeah, spending some time with us. So we will be in touch, my friend. Double salute, all right?
All right. Well, have a good evening.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Delonica Boyce -Grayer. Yo, that was dope, y'all. Man, I could have kept going too, but we didn't. Well, shouts out to my sister for tapping in, man. Well, that's a wrap, good people. If this spoke to your heart, share it forward. Happy Veterans Day again. Take a time to reflect on our 3, 2, 1. Remember, your action item is to take one bold step forward. Let's stay connected. Let's keep building. Follow me everywhere. I'm on my speaker page, Mr. Motivation, MISTER Motivation. Got the O's for zero excuses. Well, not O's, they zeros. Hello. I'm streaming live from that now. For that motivational music, tap into Mr. MISTER Motivation Music. We are about to put together a small little mini, actually not small, it's a little tour, independent tour. So we're going to get our music popping, definitely going into 2026. We got some new songs coming out, especially one on mental health. Shouts out to the team. What else we got? We on TikTok, Mr. MR Motivation World. We TikToking it. Get your copy of Breakthrough. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't got one there. Oh, hold on. Oh, it fell. Get your copy of Unbreakable Valor, Triumph Through the Soul of Resilience. IG tap in. Get your copy. You get an autographed copy from my website, www.mrmister-motivation.com. And look out for, fellas, 2026 men's Mr. Motivation's men's mentorship meetup. We're gonna be breaking bread. That should go live. I'm not sure, but stay tuned for the ad and the sign up and the webinar. All right, free webinar. We're gonna tap into those that are stuck, those that may be stalling, those that may be starting over, and we're gonna help you get clarity, build confidence, and establish consistency in your life. All right, so you can live out your fullest potential. Subscribe to the Breakthrough Bunker, where we get a monthly dose of inspiration, insight, and listen. Until next time, keep building and keep believing. And next time's gonna be tomorrow, because this week, the whole week, we on live every night, 8:15-ish. We got that buffering for technical difficulty like today. And tomorrow, Miss Amy, USMC Marine Corps diva. She's a real dope shorty. Super excited to have her on. So tap in tomorrow, man. Stay resilient. And, do remember, it's all about you. Dig. I put it on my hood grown, NY, Brownsville, Bed-Stuy. I done came from the lowest lows, still walk with my head high. All my life, I've been through it. Made it out, and I'm getting to it. Can't tell me I didn't do it. No passing L's, we skipping clubs. No taking L's, we getting dubs. I put it on my hood grown, NY, Brownsville, Bed-Stuy. I done came from the lowest lows, still walk with my head high. All my life, I've been through it. Made it out, and I'm getting to it. Can't tell me I didn't do it. No passing L's.